Well, since D-Day, what's been your best target?
Well, that's hard to say. I remember a word from another flight commander, however, on one job. We spotted a troop train, and I heard from him over the air, "Let's go, boys. It's open season on Krautheads." And we went down after them.
And on escort, what are the things you remember most?
Well, I remember those crippled bombers falling out of formation, and the good words the crew have for us when they say that they're so glad to see us when we come down to keep them company. Sometimes the boys sound a bit worried, and you can't blame them. Usually it's, "Hey, Doc, come down here. We need a little escort." And then when they see you around, you usually get, "Ah, that's better, boys. That's much better."
Tell us now, Captain, if you will, about that Wednesday flight.
I was just flying along over Germany after escorting bombers which had just blasted targets at Berlin, when I noticed a flying fort break away from its formation. The two left engines were dead and the props were feathered. Then I heard the bomber call me in. Little friend, I've got two engines out and am on fire. Can you see me, little friend?" As I was coming down to them, I said, "I'm crossing right over you. Let's go home." His answer was an answer like Kay Kaiser's, "Yes, do it." Even though he knew he was badly hit, he didn't seem worried. 7 other P-51s came down with me, so I pulled up alongside the big ship, lowered my flaps to slow down to his speed, and then noticed a big hole about 3 feet square on the bottom of the wing, where flames were burning inside and eating the skin away. I cut in and told him the aluminum was melting away on his wings and the flames were beginning to break through the top. I kept alongside and tried to suggest different stunts for putting out the fire. Cut back to the right or to the left. Dive, pick up speed as we have to blow out the flame, and so on, but nothing seemed to work. Finally he called, "Little friend, I'm afraid I'll have to bail out. Will you stand by and count the chutes as they go out?" I told him to go ahead and I'd count. I watched 7 of them open out, one by one. Then I called again to check the count. "How does that make us now, little friend?" he said. "That's just 7 men out," I told him. A few seconds later, another chute opened, and then the bomber pilot gave us his parting shot. "Thanks for the escort, fellers. See you after the war." That hit us all pretty hard. About all I could say was, "Okay, big friend. Lots of luck to you all." Then the pilot's own chute opened out just before the bomber flipped over in a wing and went streaming down in flames.
Well, Captain, that certainly is an amazing story. Had anything like that ever happened to you before?
No, I'd never counted them before, but I've talked with plenty of them.
Well, do they always go on with this title, Little Friend?
Not always. Once we brought a B-24 back out of France. He had 2 engines out. We talked with him all the way back, and as we got near home, I heard the radio operator say, "Little friend, we have a message for you." Then I heard, "Mary Jane, we love you." We had been so close to them, they saw the name on my ship. I cut in immediately. "Now look, boys, take it easy. That's my gal." They came back with, "We don't care. We still love you."